Hello, hello. It's Wednesday, right? Wednesday. I forget what day it is. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, so was going to have an open house tonight. I'm trying to do 2 a month, but it didn't work out for me to do one tonight. Just because I've been sick and I just haven't been able to kick this cold today. I've been feeling a little bit better, so that makes me excited because I'm hoping tomorrow I'll feel even better. I still have like a little tiny bit of a sore throat. Went most of the day without having one, so that leads me to be like, yay! But I figured since I wasn't able to host the open house I was going to have tonight, which I pushed back to 2 weeks, so not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, I figured I would just give some of you kind of a taste of what goes on at my open houses. Kind of just go over what the products are that we try out. So when I have an open house, that means that basically I've opened my house for a couple of hours for people to either come by and purchase products. So if there's like a product or a lip sense color or a shadow sense color that you've been wanting to try but haven't had a chance to try, and that's like all you want to do, or if there's like you've placed an order and we've had trouble connecting and you're like, hey, I'll just come to your open house. Basically, it's a time where I just have all of my inventory out and I'm kind of going through it, so people can just come by anytime. There's no like presentation or anything like that necessarily. I mean, if we do the skincare kind of routine, then I'll usually kind of give you the rundown of what the different products are, so you kind of know what you're putting on your face and why you're putting it on. I feel like it's really dark down, like here, like I got lots of light here. Maybe I'll this is live, people. This is what happens. Let there be light. Maybe if I go, is that too much light? Now I've got a bunch of light coming from over there. Maybe if I go, nope, that looks terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. So I kind of wanted to do I'll tell you what I do, the products that you would try out if you were just to either come over and just try a couple of products, or if I were to come to you, because I do have 2 different types of things that I do. So like a demonstration of the product, you do everything. So you put all the products on your face, you try it out, you get to feel that. Now, anything that I do for my makeup artist certification, I do everything. So I put the product on your face, I take it off. So when I do your makeup, if you want me to come by and do your makeup, or if you come here and have your makeup done by me, I'll do kind of some basic skincare, make sure that your face is all nice and clean and ready for the product. But then I apply everything for you. You just sit back, relax, have probably some champagne. Well, I guess it's Prosecco, but it's bubbly. And just kind of hang out and we chat, and I tell you kind of just what I'm doing and do it, and we have fun, and it's great. But if I'm doing a demonstration with you, I'm instructing you on what you're putting on your face and what benefits it has for you. So I kind of wanted to just go through some products with you just so that you can have some knowledge. I'm basically doing kind of more or less my nightly routine as far as taking stuff off. I'm a little like bleh right now. It's been really hot, so I kind of just rinsed off really quick because I'm just like bleh. So I've got like some of my makeup's already kind of come off because at the end of the day I've been sweaty and I took like a quick shower. But I still am going to do kind of my basics with you so that you can just see what I do. Before I forget, I start my lives with a quote. This one I'm actually going to take from my planner, and I really love it because it's from our CEO. The quote for the night is, "We don't just rely on marketing, we rely on science." And I thought that that was a very applicable quote. Because even though I'm going through product line with you and kind of going to talk to you about my nightly routine and kind of some of my highlighted products, you know, it's not just about marketing. Like, these products do work. The thing that sets us apart is the Seneplex complex that's in everything. So it's in our makeup remover, it's in the lip gloss, it's in any of our sunscreen, our shadow scents, the Seneplex complex, which is a kinetic enzyme designed to get into your skin and your cells and tell them to make more healthy, happy cells, basically, is the, I'm not a scientist, I can't explain all of the super complexities of it, but that's the basics of what you need to know. If you have any questions or you want to know more about it, I do have resources and can point you in the right direction to tell you more about the science of it. But Joni designed our products to help you, and they're all clinically tested, so that means we've sent them off. A third party has tested them, so they are proven to show results, so that's also super awesome. I'm really hot, so I'm gonna just be drinking lots of water. Also, with all the medications I've been on, well, I guess the antibiotics and stuff, it's like super dehydrated me, so yay for summer and being dehydrated and taking medication. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with the Fwoops. So, oops, I shook it up. Well, I want to shake it up, but it separates, so I wanted to show you how it's like separated. So if it just sits on your counter, which this has been sitting on my bathroom counter all night, you'll just want to shake it up really quick. We also have the Fwoops wipes, which I'll be taking with me to New Orleans next week. I'm really excited because they travel really, really well. I'll just put a little bit like that. Oh, there's me here. And what I use for the Fwoops is just to take off any like big colors. So my mascara, my eye or my shadow sense, just anything that's kind of, if I filled in my eyebrows, I would use it on my eyebrows. Kind of just the big color spots, basically. And it's really easy to use. It's really gentle. It's great. I love it. So if you're like, I'm afraid to put anything on my eyes or do anything like that, like this doesn't burn. Lip Sense burns. This doesn't. Well, not burns. It tingles. So yeah, just kind of take that off. And yeah, good stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do from there, I am, excuse me, sorry, I'm, like I said, I'm kind of recovering from everything. My throat's a little dry, so I'm going to take some more water. Yeah. All right. So then I'm going to use my 3-in-1 cleanser. It's nice. I am normal to dry. So how you can tell, if you were here, I would ask you how your skin feels about halfway through the day. Does it feel more oily or does it feel more dry? And then based on what you say, we'll kind of go from there. And we do have a normal to oily. We also have a dry. So if your skin is super, super dry, we would use that. Or if it's super oily, we would try the the oily to acne. So that's if you're getting a lot of breakouts, we would, excuse me, use that. But like I said, I'm dry, and I only use this at night. I found that I don't need to use it both morning and night, just because because I cleanse it, and then when I wake up in the morning, I kind of just, I take a shower every morning. So I just kind of rinse it off in the shower, and that's enough, and then I go to my skincare. Because I've already cleansed my skin from the night before, so there really shouldn't be too much on my face, but just kind of basic wash in the morning in the shower. And I'm going to I like to get my face a little bit wet, so this is just a damp cloth. I like to just have it a little bit wet before I apply the cleanser. And this has lasted me, let's see, when did I start using this? I've had this since May, and it's kind of dirty. It's gone with me camping, it's gone with me traveling. I mean, it's seen some days, and you can see. So I use it, I would say I definitely use it at least once a night. Some days I do use it twice a day, just depending on what's going on. Like when I went camping, I used it twice a day. But you can see, like, it's down to there, and I've been using this since May. So we're 3 months in, and I'm like still over half the bottle. So that's pretty fantastic that it lasts that long. So the normal to dry formula has aloe leaf juice, which helps to calm and soothe the skin. And it's got avocado oil, which is really kind of cool. And that's going to help to really moisturize my skin. And then it's got lavender oil in it too, which is going to help soothe and protect it. Okay. cat hairs. I feel like people tell me that I don't wear a lot of makeup. And I mean, I think you can tell that I'm not wearing makeup anymore, but like when I'm wearing makeup, it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. Like it doesn't look like I've got as much on. Why is there so much cat hair right now? This is like a fresh clean towel. It's so annoying. Oh well, that's what happens. But like, there was makeup on my face, like, and I love that this just kind of takes everything off, and it's not super like anything crazy. So our products are 98% science, or sorry, 98% natural, 2% science. It's the end of the day. Bear with me. All right, so I got the cleanser off. And as you know, for the month of August, I am running a special on my exfoliators. So we're going to do some exfoliation. I don't normally do this outside of the shower. But we're going to do, this is like top 3 favorite product. I love the resurfacer. It's amazing. If you don't have it, you need it in your life. You need it. It's amazing. I don't normally do this at night just because, or sorry, not at night, in the shower. I normally do it in the shower, and here's why. Normally, as you'll kind of see, it is, it's like kind of grainy a little bit. Looks like poo. Sorry, I'm real mature, it's fine. So you can kind of see that it's kind of grainy. I like to do it in the shower because then I really feel like I get it all off of my face. I don't do this when I do your makeup, and here's why. I want to make sure that I get good application, and if I put this on your face, it's harder for me to tell. Hi, Marissa. It's harder for me to tell if I get it all off. So I don't like to do this I don't like to do the facial resurfacer when I do your makeup, because I want to make sure that that you get it all off. And because it's like, you can see it, it's grainy, and that's just helping exfoliate your skin. And I don't want to put it on your face if I'm going to do your makeup, just because, like I said, I want to make sure it all comes off so that I have a nice even surface for when I do your makeup. Now, when we do a demo, I definitely let you try this because you're better at being able to tell that it's all off than I am. So, what's so great about the facial resurfacer, you ask? Because it's one of my favorite products. So it has I feel like I always say this wrong, the Vanuatu volcanic ash in it. So what that means is that Joni, our founder and CEO, has an island. Well, she doesn't have an island. She visits an island to get most of our natural ingredients from. And there is a volcano on the island, and she collects the ash. It's also in the oily skincare, the dry skincare. It's got the ash in there. So the ash, the importance of the ash is that the ash has raw minerals in it, and those go into your skin, so you're getting all of that raw mineral right into your skin. And it just, like, I don't know about you, but I am an exfoliation junkie, and I'm just like, give me all the exfoliation all the time. And I'm sad that I can only do this twice a week, because if I did it more than twice a week, it would just, like, it would be bad for my skin. It would over exfoliate, and I don't want that. It also has Nangai oil in it, which I'll talk about that in a minute, because we're going to use that. Excuse me. And, sorry, I'm like, I can feel it on my face, and I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I get it all off before I do anything else. I'm also reading my notes, because I want to make sure I have the sciencey stuff right for you. So the volcanic ash has 70% titanium and 30% iron for effective exfoliation without irritation. So there you go. There's some sciencey stuff for you. Okay. Wow. And also, August is my exfoliation month, so I am sending out special gifts for those who purchase our exfoliation stuff. our exfoliation products. So this would be, the resurfacer would be one that's included. So you can see how I was like trying to really take it off. That's why in the shower it's so much more handy, because you can just have the water going on your face and it's like you don't have to worry about like really getting it scrubbed off. I'm also going to put the lip smoother on because my lips have been really dry with all this heat. And this is just basically a nice exfoliating lip mask. And I'm just gonna leave it on for a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of put it on, rub my lips together, just kind of let it hang out for a minute while I do some other stuff. Okay, and then we have the, so this is now my routine stuff. So this is my nightly routine. So nightly routine includes the Foops to get off the shadow sense, any other excess color. Oh, my skin feels so nice. It's like, thank you, Hillary. Then I used the cleanser to get off like my foundation, my blush, all that kind of stuff. And now I'm going to use the multivitamin brightening treatment, which is just amazing. It's basically stable. So it is, it's not basically, it is stabilized vitamin C. And this is to target dark spots, age spots, discoloration. So this is actually intended for that. So this is not something you put all over your face. This is something where you kind of put in areas that are of concern. Or if you have, sorry, I'm like, this is something you put in areas where you feel like there's discoloration or irritation. And that stabilized vitamin C is really going to just help, sorry, reading my notes. Sometimes they're hard to read. It's going to decrease the melanin production by 42.66%. The sciencey stuff. So I didn't really show you, but I mean, that's really all that I'm going to use. And I just have, it's kind of hard to tell right now because I just exfoliated, but really my redness only exists like right here. Ooh, and it feels good. The best way that I can feel like I can describe how this feels is that it feels like I'm like rubbing an orange on my face. Like, you know when you like bite into a nice ripe orange and it kind of has that little bit of a like ting to it? That's kind of what it feels like. It's nice. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna take the mask off now. Or the lip smooth. It's like a lip mask. My skin's like, I love you, Hillary. And I'm like, I love you too. Anyway. Okay. So I kind of make a little bit of a skincare cocktail because I'm all about making things easy and simple. So what's in my skincare nightly cocktail? I have Climate Control. This is amazing. It's been referenced as Jesus in a bottle because it saves like everyone. It goes third layer of skin deep to help hydrate and just like love your skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Climate Control. I'm going to take, yeah, probably. We probably should just like, if I go away for a minute, don't worry about it. It's fine. So I'm going to take my Climate Control. I'm going to take my Nangai oil. So what this is it's triglycerides. It's made from the Nangai nut. So there's a Nangai tree and then it makes nuts. And this is what, so the oil is made from the nuts. The triglycerides are important because that's going to help lock in the moisture, which is what you want. You want your skin to be hydrated. That's how you prevent wrinkles, is because your skin is hydrated. So Climate Control plus Nangai oil plus, I'm almost out of this. This is SeneGence C, so this is going to help with collagen. Yay, we want collagen. I'm almost out of it, but you can, I've had this, I mean, what I love is like it's pressurized, so like there's no, like I'm trying to see it, or I'm trying to get it so that you can see there's no like tube, there we go, you can kind of see it from there. There's no tube or anything in there, it's all just pressurized, so this little guy goes up as you pump. So it's super awesome. You're getting everything out of this product. So I try not to do a full pump because I don't need a full pump. I try to do just like 2/3 of a pump of the SeneGence C. So, and this has more vitamin C in it. So we do these three together. Ta-da! And so what I do is this is a spray, but I like to spray it in my hand because I'm making this like cocktail thing. I call it a cocktail just because it's just my thing. Because I'm making this I need water. Oh my gosh. Because I'm making this little mixture here, I spray it in my hand, just like a couple sprays. Just a couple spritz. I'm just gonna spritz it on our hands. I don't know why I'm whispering, that's weird, I'm sorry. Just about two or three drops of the Nangai oil, so bloop. My brushes. Come on, there we go. So just some Nangai oil, and then my Sun Serum C, I just go bloop, like that. Okay. And then I just rub it together, and then that just goes, thanks, that just goes all over my face. I put it underneath my eyes, put it there, put it on my neck, because I want to have a nice neck. I don't want to have like a glowing face when I'm like 80, but then have to wear a scarf all the time because I didn't moisturize my neck. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm living wherever I'm gonna live when I'm 80, that's probably nice and warm. And oh, I still have some in my eye. Okay. You know, I don't want to have to like have a gross looking neck and I have radiant facial skin. I don't know, it's weird. Fine, it's cool. So I'm gonna let that set for just a second, and then since I did the lip smooth, you want to make sure to put lip balm. You want to make sure, since you just got all that off, you want to make sure to rehydrate your lips. So normally I put balm on, but my balm is missing. And by missing, I mean my husband probably has it, because he loves it, which is good. I don't mind that, but then I need it too. So I'm just going to use Glossy, which is fine. They're very, very, very similar, and it works. So I'm just going to apply some Glossy. And this is shea butter based, so it's really good for you. Oh, dang it. Sorry, hold. It's good for your lips because it's not wax based like a lot of lip products are, so it's gonna actually help to hydrate your lips rather than just lock in moisture and then you just have to sit there and keep applying and applying and applying. Alright, so then now I'm gonna use the oh, and by the way, so when we do a demo, which is you putting product on your face, or the makeup artist certification program, which is me putting makeup on your face, we still do use the fun little cocktail, so you get to try that. So that's still included in the makeup artist side of it, as well as for when we do a demonstration and you get to put product on your face. Now, when we do a demo, at this point, this is the demo or even the makeup stuff. This is specifically, so we would stop this process now. This is me doing my nightly routine now. Normally, this is the point where we would start putting makeup on your face. So we have an amazing product, which I love so much. It's like one of my favorites. Top 3, definitely. Don't ask me to rank them. So this is in my top 3, the facial resurfacer. So amazing. And color correcting tinted moisturizer is also in my top 3. So because that's a little bit of color and a moisturizer, we don't need to put a moisturizer on your face. Now, if you're somebody who is like, I just got out of the shower, I'm gonna sit and watch a movie all day and do nothing, so I don't want to put makeup on, then definitely use our daytime moisturizer, which is amazing. I mean, you could still use the color correcting tinted moisturizer, but I'm not gonna put the daytime moisturizer on and then put the color correcting tinted moisturizer on, because that's just gonna make it a little bit harder for everything else, because then I've got like super hydratedness on there. So that would typically be the next step in if we did like the open house demo type stuff, or if I was putting makeup on your face. Now, since we're not doing that and I'm doing my nightly routine, I'm gonna be putting on the nighttime moisturizer. So it comes in a cute little thing like this, little container, and I just use like a little bit, just like, you know, don't need much. I'm gonna just put that all over my face. It feels super good. Watch me massage my face. It's super entertaining. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit more just to put on my neck. Oh, my neck is sore. I think I slept wrong last night. Probably also my sore throat that I've had for the past week. Probably doesn't help either. Or that it's still like super dry. Speaking of which, hydration, water time, water time. I hope that you're highly entertained, Marissa. I appreciate you hanging out and watching me. That sounded weird. I'm not weird, you're weird. I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do, or the last thing that I'm gonna do in my nightly routine, is our collagen night pack, and it's like amazing. So this is something that you actually put on after your moisturizer. Now, normally when you're going through the skincare routine process, I have, it's so handy. It's so handy. So in our, I'm just gonna grab one of our beauty books. It's really nice because it outlines the different steps that you do for morning and at night, and kind of when to do what, which is super helpful because I know that's something that gets lost on people, is like, when do I do which treatment and what order do I do it in? I don't know. Well, this is super helpful because it's going to tell you that. So if you ever forget, like, so you come over to my open house, right? And we do all the stuff and you're like, oh, that's amazing. And you're like, I love it all and I want to buy it all. Ah, and you do, and you buy it all and you're like, oh, I love it. And then you're like, oh, I get home and now I don't remember what we did stuff because I was so busy falling in love with all the products. I don't remember how to apply it. Guess what? You have a beauty book. Yay. Okay. So you actually put on the collagen night pack last. So you put that over the evening moisturizer, which is different than everything else. So normally you start like, I'm a visual person. I like the flow. So normally, you know, we took off the makeup, we took off the color, and then we did the cleansing, and then we did the exfoliator, and then we did my fun little skincare cocktail of the Climate Control, Nangar Oil, SeneGence C. And then we moisturized. So you do have the option to stop at this point if you don't want to do any further treatments. The moisturizer is what seals everything in and you're like good to go. But if you do want to add the collagen night pack, that's something that you do, that's a treatment that you do after everything. So basically a good way to remember it if you want to, let's say, build your collection of skincare slowly, which is something that I did because I have, okay, I need to manifest. I'm good at building habits, but it's hard for me. I mean, it has been previously a challenge for me to change a whole lot all at once. So the way that I started was I just started with a cleanser and the moisturizer, and then I added in Climate Control. So after I got that down and I made that a habit with doing the cleanser and the moisturizer, I was like, okay, I can do that every night. I got it. I love it. Then I added the Climate Control. And then I added the Nangar oil with this. And then I finally added all three of these. So then after I got all of that done and built into my habit system, well, at that point, this stuff came out. The multivitamin brightening treatment came out. So I added that in. And I only do that one at night. That one is one that we do during a demo or makeup so that you can feel the amazingness that it is. And then I have added the collagen night pack in to my treatment as well because I want all of the collagen. Sorry. Okay. So this one's kind of cool. You get a little fancy brush. And then it's like, I wish you could see it, but it's not gonna, I know it's not gonna come up very well. Oh, you can kind of see it. Like, see how it's like glittery? It's like really like pretty and sparkly. And like when you originally get it, it's like, it looks like a DNA strand. It's all like twisted up and then it's like all sparkly. It's really cool. I've been using this for a while, so it doesn't look like that anymore. But this is something that is gonna go over your entire face. Okay. And, sorry, looking at my notes again. So this is plant-based marine collagen. Okay. Which restores and rebuilds your collagen. It's got caffeine that rejuvenates and revitalizes your skin, as well as copper and zinc for antioxidant protection. I have about this much on, so it's like a glob. I don't know, it's probably about that much, and then I kind of basically just tap it all over my face like this, so I get like a little bit all over, and then once I've got kind of just a little spots all over, then I kind of just go in and I get to paint my face. It's like face painting at night. And I just kind of, yep, just get it all in there. My skin feels so hydrated and beautiful. This is a product that you can try. So like if you wanted to come to an open house and you were like, hey, I want to try that cool collagen night pack thing you were talking about, we could definitely try it out. It's not something I normally keep as part of the demo routine, but I'm happy that if you're like, I want to try it out, then you would still try everything else out. We would just incorporate this into that as well. But since this is nighttime specific, right? This is what I do. This is my nightly routine. I paint my face every night. I'm just having fun at this point. And I try to put a little bit down on my neck. Remember, I want to keep that hydrated too. I'm just having fun at this point. So it's probably it feels like it's all absorbed, but it's still kind of fun to just, I don't know. I'm like, I could use like a paintbrush at night. Excuse me. So just get that all over. There are more nighttime products that you can use. There's a dark circle treatment. There's an anti-wrinkle treatment. There is eye cream if you just want something light and easy. There's acne treatment that you can put on at night to leave on your face. I feel like I missed a spot. So there are more treatments that you can do that are specific to whatever your needs are. That's just kind of my basic, like, I'm fortunate enough at this point, I'm young enough that I don't have a lot of other things going on right now as far as dark circles or my wrinkles really haven't come in yet, and I'm hoping to prevent them by using amazing skincare. And so that's just kind of my routine. Like I said, the great thing about the beauty book that, like I said, if you come and you try everything and you're like, I love it, I want it all, this will tell you when to apply which products and in which order. I mean, if you don't apply them in that order, it's not going to mess anything up. It's totally fine. But I am a visual person that's like, I need to remember, I don't use this anymore because I have my routine down. But at first, this is what I was using because I was like, oh, it's good to know what order I should be doing things in. So that's awesome. And then I moved the open house, like I said, to 2 weeks from, excuse me, today. Oh gosh, I am just like, ugh, I can feel my sore throat coming back. So 2 weeks from today, I'm going to have my happy hour open house during the week. I'm also going to start looking at my weekends towards the end of August to do one on the weekend. My goal is to have one during the week and on the weekend so that y'all can come over and whichever one works out for you better. Also today we released some gold inspired things, so I'm really excited. I'll be posting about that tomorrow. I didn't want to just like bombard you with stuff because like as the month is like with a new month, it's like all sorts of fun stuff gets released and like launched and like people are super pumped and like, yeah. And so I'm always like, okay, I don't want to overwhelm you with all this stuff that I'm super excited about. So luckily I can just like, I have a page for my downlines, and so I'm kind of like, here you go, downlines. Here's all the fun stuff that you get to know about, so that they have resources. And if you ever do want to sign up and be a part of my team and help me coach you to, or I will help coach you to success It is $55 to become a distributor. It's super awesome. There's so many good trainings. There's so much just awesomeness. I'm here to support you. Like, my why and why I signed up is to help people feel not stuck in what they're doing. That's where I was at. A couple months ago, I felt like I was settling and I wasn't reaching my full potential, and I was upset that somebody else was determining the value of my work, and they were determining how much I should get paid for the work that I was doing. And I was just like, I work so hard and I sacrifice so much. I don't want somebody else to determine how much I should be earning. And I've learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about other people through SeneGence. It's just, it's an amazing experience. I love that I went from being insecure about makeup to now I'm doing people's makeup for them. I get compliments all the time about my makeup, which just feels so amazing to me, because that's something that I always wanted to be good at. And now people are like, wow, your makeup's so great. And I'm like, thanks. It's uncomfortable for me because I'm so not used to it, because I was so insecure about makeup for so long. And I get to share it with people, and I love it. So, but I also love sharing the product because it's an amazing product that like has changed my skin. My skin feels much healthier. It has like a glow to it. I took some pictures a couple months ago, so I'll have to dig those up and post them, because you can definitely see a difference in my skin and the quality of my skin. I'm lucky my skin is pretty healthy, but it still just helps the overall quality of your skin, and it helps my skin feels amazing. Like, it doesn't just look amazing, it feels amazing. And one of my favorite things is when people are like, I didn't know my skin could feel like this healthy and this hydrated and this amazing. And I'm like, I know, right? Because like, people, like, your face should be hydrated. It shouldn't be oily, it should be hydrated. And my face definitely doesn't feel oily. It feels soft and smooth and hydrated. It feels like, thank you, I feel replenished. So I want to share that with people. I want to make people happy when they look in the mirror and help them to feel confident. I want them to feel the way I feel when I look in the mirror, which is just like, hey, you're awesome. So I want everyone to feel that way. Anyway, sorry, that was my little digression into how much I love being a part of this. I just talk so much and then I get thirsty. Alright, it's late. I gotta get to bed. But I just want to pop on, kind of give y'all a rundown of what I do when I do an open house / what my nightly routine is, so you can get a chance to learn what's going on and all that kind of fun stuff. So thanks, Marissa, for hanging out. Thanks for everybody else who stopped by real quick and popped in. I appreciate your loves. It means a lot. And I will be seeing you all soon. Have a good night.